If you have multiple TVs in your home, if you hate having a lot of devices and remotes and wires at each of those TVs from all the things that have to be hooked up to them, like cable boxes and DVD players and game consoles, or if you commonly want to be able to watch the same thing on multiple screens in the home, like in a basement when you're having a game and having some friends over, this video is going to talk about a solution that is perfect for you. We call it centralized video. And all that means is you have a lot of different things you want to watch, video sources you want to watch on the different TVs in your home. So you have cable or satellite boxes, you have DVD players, you have game consoles or streaming devices. Instead of having to have one of each of those things on every TV in your home, you can centralize them all in one place that's easy and out of the way, keep them neat and organized, and have them hooked up to all the TVs in your home, whether you have 4 TVs or 14. And then you can share those things on all the TVs in the home. So you can watch the same thing everywhere at once if you want to, or you can watch any of those devices on every single TV in the home. So there are a few benefits to having a centralized video system in your home, especially the more TVs you have, the more you will benefit from it. Number one is you don't have to have a cable box or a DVD player or a game console or a streaming device for every single TV in the home. Especially if you have cable or satellite, you're probably paying the cable or satellite provider every single month for every box that you have. And you may not even need them all at once. The odds are if you have 3, 4, 5 people living in your home, you're never watching more than 3, 4, 5 things simultaneously on different TVs in the home, but you're still paying the cable company for 10 cable boxes just because you have to have one on every single TV. With a centralized video system, you could have one cable box for each person, his, hers, the kids, guests, and you can access those cable boxes on every TV in the house. So you can go into the family room and say, watch his cable box, or go into the kitchen and say, watch her cable box. And you can watch your own cable boxes and your own sources in any room, in any TV in the house. You don't have to have all those boxes everywhere laying around. That also helps to remove clutter and just kind of simplify the system, because instead of having to have multiple devices and multiple remotes at every single TV, in each room, all you have is one TV and one remote that controls it. A universal remote that makes it really easy to watch, so you can just pick from the list of things you have available on that TV, like those different cable boxes and streaming devices we talked about. This also means that you have the same experience at every TV in the home, even if the TVs are different brands, different sizes. One has surround sound, one has a sound bar, one is just a plain TV in a kid's room or something like that. It's the same exact experience. So everybody knows how to use all the TVs in the house because it's the same remote that you use in each room. So you can have that same experience. It makes it really, really easy to use. Even if you have guests over or a family member stay with you or something like that, they can go to any TV and know how to watch it after you show them how to use just one of those remotes, because they all work the same way. So it makes it really simple. The other advantage is that you can start watching something in one room and finish it in another. So you can have your cable box pulled up on the TV in the family room. You're going to go to bed for the night, but you want to finish what you're watching in bed. You can pause that show or movie, turn the room off, walk into the bedroom, and with the same type of remote, pick up and say, hey, I'm watching his cable box, and it's going to come right back up where you left it. You hit play and you're off. So you can use the same thing and watch it everywhere in the home. It's really easy. It lets you watch all the different sources you have on any of the TVs in the home really easily. The other advantage is, especially if you entertain a lot, and you might have multiple screens and you're going to have a game on or a movie or something like that, and you want to have it on a bunch of TVs in the same area. This is really common in basements where you might have multiple screens and you're having a party or something like that. You can watch the same thing on all those TVs. You just go to the remote and you can pick, I want to watch that device on this TV, that TV, that TV. And they can all be in sync. They all play the same thing at the same time. You won't have any weird audio syncing, echoes or delays or things like that, because you're watching the same device on every TV. That also makes it really easy to control. So if you are watching something and you want to pause or rewind, you just do that on one remote in one of those rooms, and they all are going to pause or rewind because they're all watching the same thing. So it's really easy, especially if you entertain a lot and you want to watch the same thing on multiple TVs. So those are just a few reasons you might want to consider a centralized video system for your home. If you have multiple TVs or you want to watch the same thing on a lot of TVs at once, it's the ideal solution for you.